Hello Sagittarius, Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for September 2017. I hope you're all doing well. I have two quick announcements before I actually get started. One is I'm offering a special on my private reading. So right now I'm offering a 20-minute one-question reading for $20. And the way my readings work is you email me your question and I respond to you with a private video. Now that video is yours to keep. You can watch it as many times as you like. I never delete them. And if you have any follow-up questions after viewing the reading, you're always welcome to email me, and I'll be happy to answer what I can for you. The second announcement that I have for this month is I know that the energy has been kind of crazy, kind of chaotic. I know we've all been feeling it. We've been seeing it in our personal lives and in the world around us. So I wanted to pull a couple cards from this deck that I have, and it's a deck that I wouldn't even say it's a tarot deck. It's more of like a motivational quote kind of deck, but I love this deck and I've used it in my personal life so many times and so many challenging, points in my life. So I thought I'd just pull a few cards from it after I'm done with the reading, just to see what additional messages might be there for you this month. Okay? Alright, so now with announcements out of the way, let me go ahead and get started shuffling and focusing on your energy for this month. Now, the first spread is going to be a general reading, and then I'm going to do two separate readings for singles and couples. Okay? Pulling my cards the opposite way. General messages for Sagittarius. What are the general messages for Sagittarius? What are the general messages for Sagittarius? I feel like for some of you there's something involving home. Maybe there's some concern about something going on at home, or there's changes going on at home that I think are either your primary concern or it's taking priority this month in your life. Let's see what the cards say. Okay. First card out is the Death card. We then have the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy for your reading is that of the Moon. Major Arcana card. So, I can see here that some of you are dealing with some endings this month. Maybe that's already started and began, the beginning of September, late August. I feel like there's a situation where you just felt trapped and you didn't know how to get out of it. You felt stuck. And so instead of taking any action, I think you kind of just went with it. I think you kind of went with the flow. You kind of waited to see what would happen. I want to say you took a more passive approach regarding this matter, because honestly you didn't know how else to handle it. Well, whatever this situation is that's been bothering you, or maybe it's something you've carried for several months. I don't think it's something, that's just been recent. I think this is something maybe that's been a challenge for you, an obstacle for you in some aspect of your life. where again you've decided to take a more passive approach, hoping things will just turn out for the better or for the best. And we see that God, the universe, is stepping in and taking control of this situation. I feel like there's an ending to this situation for you, okay? And this is a new beginning. For some of you, this is regarding work. I feel like some of you may work with family, or the work environment seems like family. And this may be why it's challenging for you to let go. But I feel like your skills and talents are going to be recognized. Either they're going to be recognized somewhere new, or some of you are returning to an old employer. And I think this is good news for you either way. Another message here, if it's not regarding finances or employment, is for some of you, this may just, like I said earlier, I feel a family matter or a home matter where things have been really rocky, things have been really rough. I want to say maybe somebody lost their job and finances have been really hard and you've been worried about how you're going to make it through. But there's some type of surprising news that comes in. It's something positive, and it looks like at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay. We do have 2 tens, so there is certainly completions here of some kind. And with the Moon card here, I feel like this is something a bit kind of like you suspected it was coming, but it's not something maybe you openly discussed. It's something you felt, it's something you feared, it's something you kind of battled with internally. Okay. There's a message here for somebody, if you have a child who maybe is suffering from mental or emotional kind of issues. I see that maybe you've had a hard time getting the appropriate kind of help or finding the right kind of help that's best suited for your child. And I see here that maybe finances are a problem, or finances are an issue when it comes to this. And if not finances, then it's really just about finding the right personnel or the right clinical staff. But by the end of this month, you're finding the right person. You're finding who you need, and this person's going to be very beneficial. I gotta pull some cards on this now, because, I mean, there's so many ways I could take this, but I kind of want to pull some clarifying cards and see what other messages may come through. I do want to say that this is a general message, so it's not going to apply to everyone. Just got to keep that in mind, because there's so many Sagittarians out there. Let me look at, I feel like I have to look at the Ace of Cups first, at the top of the reading. This feels kind of heavy, you know? Okay. So, for some of you, this may be a situation where there's talk of reuniting with somebody from the past. We do have the Six of Cups here on the bottom row. I feel like if that's the case, it's coming in towards the end of September. Maybe you're beginning to hear from this person now, but there's an attraction here. Okay, now if you're a male looking for a female, maybe you're the one reaching out. And if you're the female Sagittarian, then I think somebody's reaching out to you to reunite with you. And this is somebody from the past. The old woman represents someone from the past. I want to look at the Moon card. Maybe some of you decided to take a break from something and you're picking it up again in the month of September. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be an idea or a business venture, could be a creative endeavor. I can see that too here this month. The Moon. Yeah, let me look at the Moon. Sweetheart. Yeah. Oh. Somebody has a big secret. That's what this Moon card is saying. There's a big secret here. Somebody has a secret crush. A strong secret crush. Or love. Can I just say, I kind of feel like this is forbidden a little bit. Like there's something forbidden. It's like forbidden fruit. I really feel that here. Maybe you feel like this person is forbidden fruit for you because you ended things in the past. Now I know this is supposed to be a general reading, guys, but this is what, the cards are coming up with. This is coming up with love. If I was to read this without love and just strictly in another sense, this could just be emotionally with the Ace of Cups, having or wanting a new start or wanting a new beginning with something that you love, something you're passionate about, something from your past. On the Moon card, it's saying here that maybe you're secretly afraid, that you're going to fail. You got to have faith that everything's going to work out. But that may apply to some of you. But I really am feeling more love about this. Let me look at the Ten of Swords, though. I mean, the Ten of Swords is smack dab in the middle. I think you feel like this is, whatever this is, it's done. Can't do this anymore because in the past it made you feel trapped. It made you feel like you didn't have a choice or that you weren't sure what was the right path. There is somebody wanting to have a conversation with you. Okay? And maybe this is family. Maybe it's not romantic at all. Maybe this is a mother. This could be a mother or a grandmother. You could be the younger generation person and they may want a reunion with you. If you're not getting along with someone in your family, it may be that someone wants to reunite with you and have a serious conversation with you about mending your relationship. But, they're expecting a happy outcome. They're expecting that you're going to receive them well. Or they're expecting that you can honestly mend your relationship and be happy again. But I kind of feel like because this is on the Ten of Swords, I don't know. Part of me feels like you are afraid to trust this person again because they've stabbed you in the back so many times and they left you out in the cold too. You have the Five of Pentacles right next to that. Let me look at the Six of Cups. Messenger, Room, and the Lord card. So I think, Messenger, that's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to be getting a message. This is a clear indicator you're going to get an official message from somebody from the past because it's on the Six of Cups. The Room card talks about secrets. And this mirrors what we see here in the Moon card. Secrets, intimacy, just things that we're not openly expressing. And it's coming from someone of authority, maybe an older person, or it's coming from a male. Okay? Let me look at the Three of Pentacles. This is the outcome card right here. Yeah. I think you are, at the end of the day, going to agree to hear this person out at the very least. Okay? I think you're going to do that, and I don't see a problem with that. But I think what it is going to do is it's going to remind you of the pain that they did cause you. Okay? Because you're reminded of what's been left behind and the joy that was there, that, you know, you remember having to leave this, and you remember having sorrow because this person was someone that you truly valued. I feel like for some of you this is a family member, a mother. For some of you this is somebody maybe you were in a very committed relationship with, where you have a strong, you know, history with. And it's this person returning. This person's coming back. This person wants another chance, I feel. I wanted to say, though, you know, the Sorrow card, I think this person is making a lot of promises, okay? And I think they do genuinely want this with you. But I would be very careful, because the outcome card here is the Sorrow card. So I kind of feel like don't repeat this cycle. We do have 2 10s saying this is over. It's been over, maybe. Let me look at the 10 of Cups at the top. And I think the 4 of Swords down here is really kind of telling you, take your time. The problem you feel mentally trapped and not sure how to handle this situation properly is because you're not taking the time to really giving yourself the time to contemplate it. Give yourself time to really think about it. And don't listen to anyone else's opinion. Do what you feel is best and right for you. So there was maybe a break in the obviously there was a break in the family. Whether it was your spouse, you were married. I'm sorry, my sleeves are driving me crazy. Whether you were married and it was a spouse, or it was an actual, you know, family member, mother, father, sibling, aunt. I feel like whomever this person was, though, they were a genuine gift to you. They were someone you were very faithful and loyal to, and you saw them as a really important person in your life, you know. And because this situation didn't turn out the way you had hoped, it did bring a lot of sadness. Okay? But I think for some of you, I want to say this breakup was recent or more recent. For some of you, this has been a long time. You know, this has been a while since you've broken up with this person, but maybe you've healed from it, but you still remember the pain. You know, like you've healed, but you don't trust the person. You've been there, done that. And for some of you, this was recent enough that you're still healing. And this person tries to come back and you're uncertain. But like I said, by the end of the month, I think you're going to hear them out. At least hear them out. And the outcome, I can't say. I think it's going to be different for all of you. But like I did say, I do think there's something here about a cycle. Don't repeat the cycle. I think they're going to promise you something, and it's not going to be what they promise. Okay? Sorry, guys. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that was supposed to be a general reading. I get it. But I can't help what comes up in the cards. Alright, let's look at what's going on for single Sagittarians. Single Sagittarians for the month of September. What are the messages for single Sagittarians for the month Oh, we got 2 cards popped out here, guys. Okay. Ooh, sorry. So the 2 cards that popped out, we have the Empress, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm just going to leave those there for now. We have the 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, 4 of Cups, Justice, Sun, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Nice. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Hierophant. Wow. Well, whenever I have the Justice card, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Cups in one reading, that's a pretty nice reading. I have to say, I think that somebody's coming in, can be an earth sign because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm really getting strong, strong earth. We have the Empress, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun. I'm going to tell some of you right now, be careful, because you might find out unexpectedly that you're pregnant this month. I feel like whom that message applies for, this is very positive news. I think you're very happy about it. So for those whom that does apply, congratulations. I just think it's very unexpected. But I think ultimately you're happy about it. I see somebody coming in for you. And this person, it's like, this is soulmate. And not only because I have the 2 of Cups am I saying that. I'm saying it because above that, we have the Hierophant, Justice. We have the Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Chariot. We have 2 4s, which guarantee stability. So I feel like, you know, this is pretty kind of cut and dry for me. I think you guys are meeting somebody this month that really ignites your fire, you know. And I feel like this is somebody I gotta say Libra too here. I want to say Libra or an earth sign, but this is someone that kind of sweeps you off your feet. And I think that this is someone ultimately, I mean, it's just beautiful. We have the 10 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun right here in one row. This is like happy home, moving into, you know, a happy place. You feel like you're really moving forward when it comes to love and romance and relationships. This is what you've been waiting for. The 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been holding out for with the 4 of Pentacles. You know, with the Ace of Wands, this is high attraction. I think either your partner is going to be highly attractive or you both are going to have a lot of attraction towards one another. And I have to say, for some of you, I feel like this is like a hurry up and let's get married, you know, like we've known each other for 6 weeks, we're getting married kind of energy. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, this is the singles reading and we have marriage all over the place. We have mother all over the place. We have things coming to fruition. We have the 10, which is completion. What are we completing? What are we getting? Well, we're getting the happy home, the family, the children, you know, the white picket fence. That's what the 10 of Cups is all about. This is beautiful. I don't see anything bad about this reading. There's nothing that I could say, you know, look out for or anything, which is great. I just think this comes in when you least expect it. I'll say that. And I think, you know, if you're invited out this month, especially if it's something to do with the arts, like going to a museum or going to an art gallery, or if it's something to do with just enjoying yourself, I would definitely go, because I think that's where you're going to meet this person. I think that, you know, the only thing I could say to you as maybe as a suggestion is don't sit at home, because I see that may be tempting to you at some point in this month. But I think definitely it's out when you're out and about. I think where you meet this person. Okay, so let me take the Gypsy Oracle cards. That's the name of this deck. Sorry guys, I'm so bad at announcing the decks I use because I just get into the reading. But these are called Gypsy Oracles. Let me look at the Ace of Wands first. Yeah, when you're out and you're looking good, that's when somebody new comes in. And he's going to be looking sharp, or she's going to be looking good. Like they're going to be dressed to the nines. So if you're invited out somewhere nice, make sure you dress nice. Let me look at the Chariot. Yeah, don't stay home. That's what this is saying. Go out. Please go out. Don't stay at home. Because you're just kind of boxing yourself in, okay? And you're being your own worst enemy by doing that, because there's something very fortunate that's coming in for you if you actually get out there and go explore the month of September. Get out. Find reasons to get out. Which should not be hard for a Sagittarius. I know that. My daughter's a Sagittarius. And any opportunity she has to get out, she loves to go out. Alright, let me look at Justice here, because I'm really curious about Justice and the Hierophant. Merchant, service, and friend. Contract, agreement, negotiation is the Merchant card. And this coming up on the Justice card, come on now. Something serious. This relationship is serious. This person wants to be of service to you, and they want to be your best friend. You got this person wrapped around your finger. Whomever this is. But they also got you wrapped around theirs. I'll just say that. Yeah, see? The Hierophant is saying, you know, you should have faith. Certainly have faith above all else. This is, to me, when I see this card, it's kind of like, especially with the Empress, it's like something coming to fruition. Something's happening, something's coming to fruition, and we're able to speak about it. We're able to, because it's now in our material world, we're able to actually see it, explore it, experience it, and speak about it. So what I mean by that is, you know, this is a relationship that I feel like you've been wanting for a long time, because we have the Waiting card. And it's been something maybe you've been wishing for, obviously, because the Hope card's here with the Waiting card. And then we have the Thief card. So I think the Thief card is saying, don't steal your own joy by, one, limiting yourself, right? Go out there and find this person, but also don't think pessimistically when it comes to romance and relationships, because there's someone here for you that, I mean, gosh, look at this last row. It doesn't get more beautiful than this. Like, I wish this was my reading. I'm jealous right now. I am so jealous. I want this. I want to go out like this with somebody like this and feel like this. I'm jealous. This is amazing. Brand new person, too, I have to say. I don't think this is somebody you've dated before. This is somebody brand new. Let me look at the Ace of Cups. Cheerfulness. Always, this person's going to be of service to you always. This is somebody you can depend on. Consistency and service card. This is somebody who really, truly loves you and wants what's best for you, and they're going to do everything they can to help you experience. I want to say, they want you to be happy in life. They want you to have the best experiences in life. I know this all sounds too good to be true, but like I said, I'm jealous. I wish this was my reading. This is somebody who you're going to have a lot of good times with, somebody who you're going to have a lot of celebrations with. This is somebody who's going to celebrate life with you. And this is all in the Ace of Cups, guys. This is like emotional overload with emotional happiness, joy, love, all the beautiful things that we could ever want in a relationship. Next to the Two of Cups, I'm jealous. I really am. And if I'm right about any of you getting married within 6 weeks, meeting the person this month, I want a wedding invitation. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, let me see what's going on for the coupled Sagittarians. That was a beautiful, I think that was the most beautiful singles reading I've ever done, honestly. You guys get that award. You're going to have to let me know how that works out. Okay, what is going on? What are the messages for my coupled Sagittarians for September 2017? What are the love messages for Sagittarians? First card we have is the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Eight of Rods, Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, overall energy for this reading will be the High Priestess. Okay, let's look. So you're facing some indecision, and I feel like you're being rather cautious. There's a message here to listen to your intuition, or they're saying that you are being very intuitive. You're listening to your gut when it comes to a situation here. And I feel like, again, you kind of feel uncertain. You kind of feel like you don't know for sure what's going on. But you can't make a decision until you know. You're being cautious. And let me see what this is about. For some of you, I feel like you want a proposal, or you want to propose, possibly. But there's a fear here of not knowing everything, or there's a fear of you know, like, I don't know, something coming out after the fact. That's one message. I feel like some of you are dealing with two earth signs, because we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel, though, that this is very positive. I don't know if this is like a business venture that you and your partner are considering. I mean, there's a lot of money in this reading, so I feel like this is something to do with either stability or security, or it's something to do with money, finances. I think that you and your partner are going to have financial abundance this month, for sure. For some of you, there's a job promotion. Maybe your partner is an earth sign, and they are up for a promotion. They hear that they get the promotion. It's wonderful. It's a big jump in, you know, income. And it's something that I feel would help your partner network in the company, and also, you know, just obviously elevate themselves in the company. It's something that is new, perhaps, to them in some way. But I feel like you have some indecision about this because, I don't know, it looks like you are, there's something you're nervous about or that you're worried about with this opportunity. Maybe you feel like your partner can't handle it, or maybe it's too much for them. I mean, we have two aces here too. This is like, I want to say for some of you as well, this is simply saying that maybe where things have been stagnant in the relationship in the past, and it's been hard for you to really figure out how you're going to move on, or how you're going to go from here, or where you're going to go from here in the relationship. I kind of feel like in the middle of September, that's when things start. There's something new happening, and it's positive news. It's really positive news. And it really turns things around for your relationship. Whatever, this is an indicator of positive news as well, and love. And then we have the Ace of Wands under that as well. It reignites the passion in your relationship with your partner. But I want to pull some cards on the High Priestess, because I feel like there's something here I'm just not seeing. There's something here about the Two of Swords and the High Priestess together. Otherwise, this reading would be, you know, amazing. But there's something about these two cards. I just feel like you're focused on something else. Relationship-wise, things may be going amazing. Maybe your partner, like I said, gets that promotion, you're happy for them or whatever, but there's something else that you're focused on, and you have to make a decision about, or you feel you need to make a decision about at least. So I'm going to look at the High Priestess first. Ooh. Something about a conversation, about a reunion with somebody. This is on the High Priestess, so this is talking about maybe secrets. Secret conversations. Maybe you're deciding between two earth signs. And they don't know about each other, I can tell you that right now, if that's the case. Let me look at the Two of Swords. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you're missing a sweetheart. There's melancholy, sadness about a sweetheart. And then there's cheerfulness over here. So I kind of feel like two things with this. For one, you are acting like everything's okay, but really they're not. Okay? because you're missing somebody. Another message I'm getting with this is you're missing the happiness from the past, and you can't let that go. That's why you can't focus on this relationship that you're in now. And maybe you want to start, well, I don't know, maybe you want to start something new with somebody from the past. I don't know. Let me look at the Ace of Pentacles here and the Ace of Wands. Maybe it's just about for some of you, it's not necessarily about another person, but maybe it's just wanting to reunite with your own partner. Things haven't, maybe you two have been looking in two different directions, and you guys haven't really been focused on yourself or your relationship. And you're wanting to reignite that, what you had. Okay? You can go that way too, guys. But on the Ace of Pentacles, we have servant, consistency, and surprise. This is about, for some of you, this is about maintaining faithfulness and loyalty in your relationship, wanting to find ways to be of service to your partner, and finding ways to repair your relationship. And I think when you put in the effort this month, it's a pleasant surprise for you. You're getting the reward back from your partner. Again, this is on the Ace of Pentacles. This can also be somebody being determined and sticking to a job or sticking to a dream, you know, and working at it, and it finally coming to fruition this month for you or your partner, and it being something worth celebrating. And maybe that's what reignites the passion for you in your relationship. Now, you know, again, Ace of Wands, this can be a card about new beginnings emotionally. I want to say not emotionally per se, but, you know, like reigniting the passion and the romance and the intimacy and that chemistry in your relationship, you know, finding that spark again. But sometimes the Ace of Wands can talk about anger, hostility, aggression. It can talk about sexual attraction, okay, and activity, sexual activity. So on the Ace of Wands, we have the Service card, falseness, and then the Old Woman. I'm just going to say it, because I think we already, I mean, I don't know, maybe some of you see this and some of you don't, but if you're messing around with somebody else, I think there's a high sexual attraction to this third party, but you do love your partner, and you don't want to necessarily end that relationship. So there's some indecision here, and you have to make a decision between these two people. But for those of you where that does not apply, I think that these three cards are basically saying that you need to work on reigniting the spark in your relationship, working on being of service towards one another. I mean, we've got the Service card twice. The Service card, the first Service card was the female, and this is on the Ace of Pentacles. Now we got this Service card on the Ace of Wands. So I think both of you are reciprocating now, are working on reciprocating in the relationship, okay? And the falseness and the Old Woman card is telling me that you're realizing your past mistakes. You're realizing why things, maybe why the relationship lost its luster to begin with. And both of you are making a valiant effort to bring it back. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarians, for this month. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I do have a special on my private readings right now. I will post the information for that in the information box below this video, so please come check me out. And I wish you all a wonderful month. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I completely forgot, and I keep doing this. because I'm so not used to doing it. But I forgot I was going to draw 3 extra cards for you guys. Let me go ahead and do that now, okay? And I just read them to you. They're quick quotes, nothing too crazy. Okay. So the first card you got is always do your best and don't overdo. Always do your best but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself, and it will take longer to accomplish your goals. The second card you got is be impeccable with your word. Seek to know the truth. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement, and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. And finally, don't make assumptions. Eliminate gossip. Making assumptions is a setup for suffering, because usually we gossip about our assumptions. We make assumptions and believe we are right. Then we defend our assumptions and try to make others wrong. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you, God bless, and I will see you soon. Bye.